The Dallas Morning News' Top 100 Places to Work, presented by Bilo & Company, recognizes and celebrates businesses that are at the top of their respective games, ones that are making North Texas a better place to work. 2020 marks the 12th annual celebration of these esteemed workplaces. These companies are not only at the top of their game in workplace culture, they demonstrate enduring leadership and resilience in North Texas. Qualities that have proved even more important and pivotal in 2020. With coronavirus, we've all faced changes, challenges, and breakthroughs. The pandemic has perhaps even created a new appreciation for the workplace and all the teams who make it what it is, which is all the more reason to celebrate this year's top 100 standouts in our community, who rose above more than 3,000 nominations. Although we cannot gather this year in person, the outstanding honor is no less significant at this virtual event. Congratulations on the recognition, and I wish you all the best as you continue to serve as a bright example for building a well-rounded workplace that prioritizes employees along with progress, growth, and success. I've thought quite a bit this year about 1 year, and you heard it a little bit here in the introduction, which is the word resilient. There are three main characteristics and kind of character traits that really help define what it means to be resilient, and I believe each of your companies must possess at least one, if not all three, of these unique characteristics. Number one is you need to surround yourself with talent and energy. If you don't have the talent in your company and you're not fed on a daily basis by both their skill and their energy, it is very hard to be resilient. The second is to practice acceptance. I believe those companies that have not been as successful as yours this year were maybe in more of a state of denial than they were in acceptance. My guess is that both you as leaders and you as employees accepted the new reality that we were working within and then just got down to work. And the third is consider the possibilities. You're resilient if you saw this pandemic as an opportunity of possibilities and ways to innovate. I have a feeling that your companies not only embrace these possibilities, but it's frankly taking you from there to here. And as we know, we also have a little ways to go. Before we get started on our event, here are a few housekeeping items. Now we know this is a virtual event, but we still encourage you to interact and engage with everyone online. We will have a chat function and we'll be offering raffle prizes for those who are on chat. On the bottom of your screen, you will find the tech support chat feature. Should you have any issues with your audio or video or any other technical questions, please pop your question into the tech support chat and a live member of our support team will be happy to assist. At the top of the screen above me, you'll notice a schedule button. This will show you the order of today's awards. Feel free to check that out at any time throughout the program so you can follow along. Now to present our first set of awards, please welcome Leona Allen Ford.
I'm Leona Allen Ford, Deputy Publisher of the Dallas Morning News. I'm the leader of Diversity, Equity, and Inclusion initiatives for our company, A.H. Bilo, which of course includes our marketing services agency, Bilo & Company. This year has tested families and businesses like no other. Not only have we had to face challenges of this pandemic, but we've also had to do much soul searching as we come to grips with social justice in this city, state, and the country we love. Like many of you, it has caused our company to double down on our efforts at making sure everyone who works with us feels included and that they feel they have equal chances to succeed. And we're working to embrace the diversity of our employees and to better understand the communities in which we serve. And we want to continue to help businesses grow. My native Dallas and Texas are at their best when we embrace the different perspectives and backgrounds that make us great. Our neighborhoods are better places to live, and our businesses are better places to work. These are challenging times like none we've seen before. But we've come through challenging times before. It'll require us to really listen to each other and continue to realize that though we're different, we will succeed together. Our special awards are coveted because these winners beat 99 other competitors in a single category, like Best Work-Life Flexibility. The 60,000 workers who took this year's survey all got the same survey, and the special award winners earned top ranks over the entire field. Our first special award goes to a mid-sized company that scored highest on the statement, "I believe this company is going in the right direction." This property management company is certainly in growth mode. Its 342 employees in Dallas-Fort Worth chose Valiant Residential for Best Direction. It has been in business since 1987, and in the last 6 years, it has grown from 20 employees to 435. It's still nimble, though. They had to change every procedure and policy during the first week of the pandemic. Congratulations, Valiant Residential. Our next award goes to a large company and first-time winner. Its workers say they feel empowered to bring up ideas and find solutions. As one worker explained, "From the top down, we are told if you see something, say something." Its 1,300 employees say Fannie Mae is the best at encouraging new ideas. The pandemic created a real sense of urgency for this mortgage lender, which says its workers all banded together to make the most of the situation. Congratulations, Fannie Mae. Another large company that's a first-time winner scored highest on the statement, "This company operates by strong values." This enterprise software firm says its culture of trust is its greatest competitive advantage. Its 1,000 Dallas-Fort Worth workers chose Salesforce as the top 100 company with the best values. It launched new well-being surveys to gain insight into how employees were feeling during the pandemic and said they would not have been able to address their employees' needs without that insight. Congratulations, Salesforce. This next award for Best Benefits goes to a small company with one location. This custom dry blending manufacturer based in Carrollton scored highest on the statement, "My benefits package is good compared to others in this industry." Its workers gave Precise Food Ingredients the award for Best Benefits. The company pays 100% of the costs associated with its 70 workers' medical, dental, vision, short-term disability, and life insurance. It added appreciation pay during the pandemic and held regular company-wide meetings about safety in the workplace and at home that its CEO says helped the company grow closer. Congratulations, Precise Food Ingredients. The award for Best Training goes to a mid-sized company that's a first-time winner. It scored the highest for the statement, "I get the formal training I want for my career." The doctors at this spine and neck care practice, which has 6 locations, take the time to teach staffers about what they actually do and how it works. That sense of teamwork was evident as its 208 employees voted Spine Team Texas the top 100 company with the best training. As one worker said, although they are obviously the bosses, there is never an air of condescension or disrespect during their interactions with us. Congratulations, Spine Team Texas. The next award is calculated based on the responses to 3 statements. My manager helps me learn and grow. My manager makes it easier to do my job well. And my manager cares about my concerns. The 381 Dallas-Fort Worth workers of this private hotel and training center say Benchmark Hospitality of Texas has the best managers of all our top 100 companies. Benchmark Hospitality of Texas is a mid-sized company that's an 8-time winner. During the pandemic, It had to furlough all but a skeletal staff, but continued to pay everyone's benefits. Congratulations, Benchmark Hospitality of Texas. Up next to present the second half of the special awards is Eric Myers.
Good afternoon. I'm Eric Myers, president of Belo & Company, and I'm really excited to talk about you guys sooner than later. But a minute about Belo & Company. Last year, we formed our new vision, and that was the combination of our advertising, digital, and marketing agencies into one organization. We consider ourselves a marketing consultancy today with deep and varied backgrounds, and we actually believe that's what gives us our competitive edge today. We are intelligence, data, and strategy. We're creative and content, and we're media and technology. But more importantly, we've learned the past 8 months to really sharpen our skills on focusing more on you, because none of us could have seen what was coming through the current pandemic. Our idea is that curiosity and flexibility is definitely showing itself as the powerhouse in the marketing world over prescription and a rule-oriented approach to marketing. Helping your business thrive is what ignites us. As a marketing consultancy, we understand the power of the relationship between our leadership group and our people, and it's all about taking care of our people. The next award is based on the statement, senior managers understand what is really happening at this company. This large company, which is 16 DFW locations and 800 Dallas-Fort Worth workers, had to furlough most of its workers during the mandatory shutdowns of restaurants and bars. But those workers still sang its praises. The award for most clued-in senior management goes to Boomer Jack's Grill and Bar. As one manager said, we called all our employees every week to make sure everyone had food, diapers, and the necessities. We provided to anyone who needed anything. It made a bad situation a lot better. Congratulations, Boomer Jack's Grill and Bar. A small company that's a 2-time winner took home the highest marks on the statement, I feel well informed about important decisions at this company. One worker said that the company offers a high degree of open communication. That led them to name West Monroe the top 100 company with the best communication. The 74 employees at this national business and tech consulting firm appreciate the fact that changes always come with an explanation. Congratulations, West Monroe. A small firm that's a 4-time winner scored higher than any other company on the statement, at this company, we do things efficiently and well. One worker said, this company has given me all the tools needed to be successful in my role. I always feel supported by corporate, and that's really all that matters, right? Responses like that from one of the 87 local workers at LGI Homes earned it this year's award for Best Execution. The company says its corporate culture is based on honesty, hard work, and outstanding customer service. Congratulations, again, LGI Homes. When they saw the statement, "My job makes me feel like I am part of something meaningful," the 292 workers at this mid-sized company resoundingly agreed. As one said, "I love my job because at the end of each day, I feel as though I have helped to make the world a little bit better by making sure our clients are taken care of." The employees of Visiting Nurse Association of Texas earned their employer the award for Best at Making Work Meaningful. This company, with 5 locations, is a 4-time winner that serves homebound seniors with Meals on Wheels and also provides hospice and palliative care. Congratulations, Visiting Nurse Association of Texas. A 2-time winner and small company scored highest on the statement. "I feel genuinely appreciated at this company." As one worker said, "I am passionate about my work, and I love that our owners equally match that passion." They do not fight change, but rather they absolutely embrace it. Now, its 76 workers say Nova Landscape Group is best at showing appreciation. This commercial landscape construction firm says it prides itself on being centered on its clients and its employees. It was created just 6 years ago with 5 employees and 1 truck. Impressive. Congratulations, Nova Landscape Group. Our final special award is based on the survey statement, "I have the flexibility I need to balance my work and personal life." The 8-time winner taking this award home is a mid-sized company with 4 DFW locations and 194 workers. This firm specializes in HR services and business performance solutions. Since the events of 2020 were all about people, it gave them an opportunity to prove that it practices what it preaches. The survey responses of the workers at Insperity earned it the award for Best Work-Life Flexibility. As one leader said, many of our employees were also working through the shift of assuming responsibility for teaching their school-aged children while also balancing their work responsibilities, and they did an exceptional job. Congratulations, Insperity. Bilo & Company would like to congratulate again all of our special award winners. We appreciate you more than you know, and keep up the incredible work.
With more than 3,000 companies nominated, it's not just the best of the best that we are recognizing today. Many companies demonstrate the characteristics of what it means to be a top place to work. We would like to take this opportunity to alphabetically recognize the 50 companies in North Texas that made the National Standards of Excellence list. The National Standard designation is an indication that an organization has exceeded the national standards benchmark set for being considered a top workplace. Each year, only 50 are recognized in the Dallas-Fort Worth area. Any National Standard winner is a top workplace, even if it didn't score high enough to make the top 100 rankings. Congratulations to these 50 North Texas companies.
Moving on to our next category of awards, I'm pleased to announce and welcome Cheryl Hall.
A glorious good afternoon to everyone. I am Cheryl Hall, longtime business columnist of the Dallas Morning News. I've been able to profile and get to know some of the most celebrated business people here and around the world. Herb Kelleher, Ebby Halliday, Ross Perot, and Boone Pickens were my pals. James Dyson once vacuumed my office. I spent a weekend with glass maestro Dale Chihuly. I had coffee with Starbucks founder Howard Schultz and asked him how he expected to move into DFW and sell enough $3 hot coffee in August to support 3, yes, count them 3 shops. His answer was consistency by keeping his staff loyal. I've lost count about how many thousands of outlets Starbucks has here now. I've been an ardent believer in the top 100 places to work since day one. We started the competition in 2009 in the midst of the Great Recession. Only the truly brave entered. We've come full circle with this year's competition being launched just as shelter-in-place orders went into effect, abruptly upending work and life as we'd known them. You are true bravehearts. You've created a sense of place even when it was just a state of mind. The challenges of 2020 tested every company that entered, and leadership was more important than ever. These three CEOs were chosen by their workers' answers to this statement: I have confidence in the leader of this company. Up first in our small category, the 88 workers of this Dallas-based advertising and marketing firm say their boss has created a family atmosphere with great perks and new ideas are welcome. He says the most important business tools are empathy, listening, and eye contact. This year's top small company CEO is Sam Bloom of Camelot Strategic Marketing and Media. One of his workers said the company is responsive 100% of the time when workers bring up needs, concerns, and questions. Congratulations, Sam. Among our mid-sized companies, the 178 employees of this payment processing company say their CEO is open, honest, and volunteers information readily. He says leaders have to be flexible and willing to do things they've never imagined, especially during a pandemic. Our top CEO in the mid-size category is Andy Roberts of VPay Inc. One of his workers thinks we didn't go far enough with this award, saying, quote, "We have the best CEO in the whole wide world," unquote. Congratulations, Andy. The winner in our large category has only been in his job for a year, but the 640 workers say he boosted morale and created unity in record time. One of them said, quote, "His genuine love for us inspires not only confidence, but love for working here again," unquote. The large company leader of this year's competition is Dr. Michael Goddard of Lovejoy Independent School District. He recommends that you should be so positive that negative people don't want to be around you. Congratulations, Dr. Goddard. Congratulations again to all of our top Leader Award winners. You are clearly making an impact with your employees and should feel great about the work you are doing.
I witnessed the anguish of both Majan's parents as he was laid to rest. I witnessed the George Floyd protests from both sides of the police line, focusing my camera through eyes watery from tear gas. I've had a front row seat to the communities rising in response to the racial injustice rooted right here in our city. While our reporters are learning about the loved ones lost, I capture moments that go deeper than words can express. Think local journalism is all about headlines? Think again. Vernon Bryant, photographer, the Dallas Morning News, real local journalism.
Here to present our last category of awards, please welcome Keith Campbell.
Good afternoon. I'm Keith Campbell, the managing editor of the Dallas Morning News. I lead our newsroom and the journalism we produce. We've been a little busier than normal this year. Our journalists are committed to giving readers essential information so they can stay safe during the pandemic. We've also been covering the calls for greater equity and social justice since May, and we've been covering a political campaign season that was a marathon. We've been doing this work remotely since March, a fact that is invisible to our digital and print audiences. We're working hard to help readers make sense of these unique times, whether it's covering students returning to the classroom or athletes returning to their sports. We're committed to giving readers journalism that will help them make sense of their world. We're also giving them stories of innovation and resilience, two attributes that we see in businesses across North Texas. If we thought of it, we might have changed this year's trophies to the shape of an asterisk. The winners this year can truly brag that they know how to communicate and make workers feel special, even in the midst of a once-in-a-lifetime pandemic. Let's get started with our small company winners. The small company winners were at the top of a field that had 133 entries this year. First up, up, the number 3 small company. This direct marketing firm, a 2-time winner, was founded 8 years ago and takes pride in having a 62-person lineup that includes Olympic medalists, former NFL players, military veterans, multilingual speakers, and those who identify as LGBTQ, to name just a handful. This year's number 3 small company is Lumos Marketing Group. Their CEO says what helps us be successful is the diversity we all bring to the team and our ability to thrive together. The statement that rang truest with the workers at Lumos was, "My job makes me feel like I am part of something meaningful." Congratulations, Lumos Marketing Group. At our number 2 small company, another 2-time winner, every worker gets to think like an owner, because they are, thanks to its employee stock ownership program. This year's number 2 small company is West Monroe. As the pandemic took hold, the company increased its one-on-one discussions to see how everyone was doing. The 74 workers at this business and technology consulting firm gave their highest score on the survey for the statement, "New ideas were encouraged at this company." Congratulations, West Monroe. Our number 1 small company is a first-time winner that was founded in 2017 and named after the street in Frisco where the co-owners first lived as a couple. Its 80 employees gave this company a high score on this statement, "My manager makes it easier to do my job well." The number 1 small company is Monument Realty. The company's swank offices at the Star in Frisco highlight the culture this firm hopes to cultivate, one of its co-owners said. "The Cowboys are the most valuable franchise in the world, and they do amazing stuff. We'd like to be known as the equivalent of that in real estate in the Dallas area." Congratulations, Monument Realty. Congratulations to all our small company winners. Now we move on to the mid-sized company winners, who took the top 3 spots out of a field of 74 entries. The number 3 mid-sized company is a first-time winner with 208 workers and 6 locations. This South Lake-based spine and neck care practice says its one-for-all mindset enabled them to quickly pivot to deal with the pandemic. The company got its highest marks on the statement, "This company operates by strong values." The number 3 mid-sized company is Spine Team Texas. Its CEO says the company pushed itself in a way it never has. "For the first time, our providers were able to care for our patients via telemedicine," he said. "Historically, visits had always been done on site and hands-on." The firm also quickly added telemedicine to its health plans for employees. Congratulations, Spine Team Texas. It took an extra measure of gumption for our number 2 midsize winner to even enter our top 100 competition this year. The company's corporate campus had been idled by the pandemic when its 381 local workers were surveyed in April. Yet they remained steadfast in their support of their employer, giving this 8-time winner its best showing ever. The number 2 midsize company is Benchmark Hospitality of Texas. While most of its workers were furloughed, the company pumped up its lines of communication, using a private Facebook page so that everyone, working and not, could stay bonded via live feeds. The statement that resonated the most with their workers was, "This company operates by strong values." Congratulations, Benchmark Hospitality of Texas. The number 1 winner in the midsize category is a 4-time winner that took first place after coming in at number 2 last year. In just 6 years, this property management company has grown from 20 employees to 435 workers nationwide, 342 of them in DFW, who tend to 18,000 apartment units. The number 1 midsize company is Valiant Residential. Its CEO says he wants to hire strong individuals who also know how to play nice in the sandbox. The statement that received the highest score among its employees was, "This company operates by strong values." Congratulations, Valiant Residential. Congratulations to all our mid-sized company winners. Now I'll pass it back to Grant Moise for our final awards of the afternoon.
Our large company category is for employers with 500 or more workers. The 30 winners were chosen from a field of 39 entries. The number 3 winner is an 8-time stalwart that is consistently ranked among the top tier of the large company category. This well-known real estate broker was founded in 1937 and has 1,007 workers at its 23 DFW locations. The number 3 large winner is Century 21 Judge Fight Company. Reflecting on 2020's challenges, their CEO said, "Our company was blessed beyond belief to have our technology platforms already in place for years. Bottom line, we didn't miss a beat." Its workers gave the company its highest marks on this survey statement. This company operates by strong values. Congratulations, Century 21 Judge Fight Company. Coming in as the number 2 large company is a 4-time winner that is placed in the top 3 all 4 years. The national cloud-based full-service real estate broker has 9 DFW offices and 1,500 agents. Its workers gave the company their highest marks for the statement, "This company operates by strong values." The number 2 large company is Fathom Realty. Their chairman and CEO applied biblical principles when he founded the company, recruiting agents who want to do business with a servant leader's heart. "I have people of different faiths and sexual orientations in leadership positions," he said. Companies become stronger when they recognize the power that comes from differing ideas and experiences. Congratulations, Fathom Realty. And our last award goes to the number 1 large company, a first-time winner. This mortgage lending giant based in Washington, D.C. has more than 1,300 workers in Plano and says its people pour their hearts into everything they do. Its workers gave the company its highest marks for this survey statement. "I would highly recommend working at this company to others." The number 1 large company is Fannie Mae. One of those employees summed it up well, saying, "I have not worked with such a talented and dedicated group since leaving the Marine Corps in 1992. I'll retire from here if possible." Congratulations, Fannie Mae. Congratulations to all our large-size company winners. In closing today's event, I want to give you all a word of encouragement. I opened with the theme of being resilient. Each of you are leaders. Not just the CEOs and presidents of your companies, but each of you are leaders of what it means to be resilient as a company. And I have a pretty good hunch that you're just as resilient in your social circles as well. I want to encourage each of you, spread that joy, spread that resilience, and thank you for all you're doing, and a hearty congratulations.